Test 1 2. Okay. All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Another wonderful day. So now that I've done my helicopter certification, I've gotten my first Helicopter Flightsee mission available. So I'm gonna try to do that this morning. Make the sign of the cross. Hopefully it'll go well. I had no idea the Biosphere was all the way up here in northeastern United States. I always thought the Biosphere was someplace way south. I don't know why. $1,250 credits. Money's starting to pile up, but it's, you know, easy come, easy go. Everybody's telling me, hey, don't start a company right away. Everything's super expensive. And I look up and I'm like, 373,000 credits. I think I'm doing all right, but it's not. It's not. Everything's going to be so expensive. So I'm in no hurry. So we need to offer a high quality sightseeing flight to our passengers. And considering I'm slow at flying these things and I fly like a grandma at this point, yeah, hopefully they'll have a good time. I want to thank Ed for being the latest subscriber. Thank you, Ed. I really appreciate it. And thanks for stopping in yesterday and having a chat with me. I did figure out that Bushtalk Radio does work in career mode, but it's not like I'm used to. Normally there's a Bushtalk option up here that you got to click into and log in. It's all part of the EFB now. So when you install it, I said it wasn't working and I was wrong. So let me cover that real quick, and I'll do an episode on this after, but just so you can see it, if I go down here into my apps, it says the Bushtalk client is installed. So when you click it, you get your account to log in. You can see that it's connected, but it doesn't put the point of interest on the on your EFB map. But it does give you a list of all the things that are nearby. But again, you can't just go right to them. We're going to be heading to the Montreal Biosphere, which reminds me, let me go ahead and log into. Should have done this beforehand. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Into Bushtalk Radio. It'll just take a second. And that way, if we pass any other places, okay. So we'll keep an ear open, and if we pass any other points of interest, we'll get an audio tour for it. All right, so we're logged in.
Pierre Luc, I'm ready. Well noted.
Oh, I really, I don't know who created the characters, all the characters for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But man, I really hope that, they, I don't know, redo all the characters. Everybody is so freaky looking. Everybody's so kind of spooky looking. They try to guilt us like, well, the United Nations had to help in creating all the characters for the diversity. I get it. I get that. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's just they, she's not so bad, but everybody, it just looks a little freaky.
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour? For this flight, you welcome aboard Natalie by her own.
Hi, Natalie.
Tour over Montreal. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Groundkin November Alpha Oscar 8410 with Juliet request taxi to the active west departure.
Kin November Alpha Oscar 8410 taxi to helipad number 1. Contact tower on 118. 4 when ready.
All right.
Taxi to helipad number 1 Kin November Alpha Oscar 8410.
Just need to get this up to about 81%.
Hi.
Wow, we're already lifting. That's weird. We're getting light. Whoa, easy. Holy crap. We did nothing. And what? I just pushed it up 2 degrees, 2%, and we tipped over. Well, that's not going to be good for the record. Wow. That's a bunch of BS, man. Come on. Bunch of BS. And they put the helipad all the way over there. These clouds look awful menacing above us. Quite dark. Possibly really good gliding weather over here. Gliding conditions. Where are you going, son? Sorry, Natalie, they put the helipad all the way on the other side. So if you're following on today's flight, watching the live stream, give yourself 1,000 frequent flyer miles. What? Oh boy.
So exciting. Okay, a bit nervous too. I won't lie to you.
Where the heck did the helipad go now?
Only one way to find out. So far, so good.
Oh, what the hell's the pad? They're saying just here. Is that it? Damn, Natalie. Oh well, whatever. This whole thing has been kind of awkward.
I never imagined seeing something like this from the ground. Can't wait to share my photos.
See if we can get this thing cruising.
It just needs a pounding music to feel like we're in an action movie.
Right? But that's the problem with YouTube, Natalie. We can't play music during a live stream. Because people...
I realize how small we are from up here. And glad you're the pilot, not me.
I don't know about that. We crashed.
I'm feeling better now. I'm almost enjoying the ride.
Well, that makes one of us.
I didn't expect it would feel like this. Like floating above the world.
$50 stay below 70 knots.
I didn't imagine such a view. You really got me up close and personal.
All right, let me pause there for a moment. That way we can get our own look at the biosphere. Do. Well, that sure is a lot of metal. I thought we would get a Bushtalk audio tour for this. Let me see if I can click it.
St. Helens Island is an island in the St. Lawrence River, in the territory of the city of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It was named in 1611 by Samuel de Champlain in honor of his wife, Hélène de Champlain. Expo 67, a Category 1 World's Fair held in Montreal, was built on St. Helens Island and opened from April 27th to October 29th.
An amusement park.
It is considered to be the most successful World's Fair of the 20th century, with the most attendees to that date and 62 nations participating. It also set the single-day attendance record for a World's Fair, with 569,500 visitors on its third day. Expo 67 was Canada's main celebration during its centennial year. The fair had been intended to be held in Moscow to help the Soviet Union celebrate the Russian Revolution's 50th anniversary. However, for various reasons, the Soviets decided to cancel, and Canada was awarded it in late 1962. The project was not well supported in Canada at first. It took the determination of Montreal's mayor, Jean Drapeau, and a new team of managers to guide it past political, physical and temporal hurdles. Defying a computer analysis that said it could not be done, the fair opened on time. After Expo 67 ended in October 1967, the site and most of the pavilions continued on as an exhibition called Man and His World, opened during the summer months from 1968 until 1984. By that time, most of the buildings, which had not been designed to last beyond the original exhibition, had deteriorated and were dismantled. Today, the islands that hosted the World Exhibition are mainly used as parkland and for recreational use, with only a few remaining structures from Expo 67 to show that the event was held there.
Oh. Trying to get the Biosphere to pop up.
The Biosphere, also known as the Montreal Biosphere, is a museum dedicated to the environment in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Okay, so this is in the Biosphere.
United States Pavilion constructed for Expo 67, located within the grounds of Parc Jean Drapeau on St. Helens Island. The museum's geodesic dome was designed by Buckminster Fuller. A complex system of shades was used to control its internal temperature. The sun shading system was an attempt by the architect to reflect the same biological processes that the human body relies on to maintain its internal temperature.
That's it? I thought, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong Biosphere. I thought this was where like NASA was conducting their, some sort of, they put people in it and lock them in it for 5 years and study blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I guess not. What else is out here on this island? The
Jacques Cartier Bridge is a steel truss cantilever bridge crossing the St. Lawrence River from Montreal Island, Montreal, Quebec, to the South Shore at Longueuil, Quebec, Canada. The bridge crosses St. Helens Island in the center of the river, where off-ramps allow access to the Parc Jean Drapeau and La Ronde Amusement Park. Originally named the Montreal Harbour Bridge, it was renamed in 1934 to commemorate the 400th anniversary of Jacques Cartier's first voyage up the St. Lawrence River.
Molson.
The 5-lane highway bridge is 3,425.6 meters in length, including the approach viaducts. There are approximately 35.8 million vehicle crossings annually, making it the third busiest bridge in Canada, the first being Samuel de Champlain Bridge, just a few kilometers upstream. The second busiest bridge in Canada overall is the Port Mann Bridge in Metro Vancouver. Together with the Champlain Bridge, It is administered by the Jacques Cartier and Champlain Bridges Incorporated, a Canadian Crown corporation which reports to Infrastructure Canada.
Okay. Where do they want us to go to now? We'll just follow that. Habitat 67.
The Victoria Bridge French, Pont Victoria, previously known as Victoria Jubilee Bridge, is a bridge over the St. Lawrence River, linking Montreal, Quebec, to the South Shore city of Saint-Lambert. Opened in 1859, originally as a tubular bridge designed by Robert Stevenson, the bridge was the first to span the St. Lawrence River, and as such is an important historic bridge in Canada. It remains in use to this day, carrying both road and rail traffic, with rails in the middle and roadways part of Route 1 on both sides. It is actively used by the Canadian National Railway on its Halifax to Montreal main line. It is a major contributor to Montreal's role as a continental hub in the North American rail system. Its designation for the Canadian National Railway is Mile 71.40 Subdivision St. Hyacinth. Originally named the Great Victoria Bridge in honor of Queen Victoria, it was officially rededicated as the Victoria Jubilee Bridge following renovations in 1897. It was returned to the name Victoria Bridge in 1978. The bridge is approximately 3 kilometers long and includes 24 ice-breaking piers.
I'm obsessed with this place. I'm gonna get a legendary photo album. Trust me. The way you communicate on the radio while flying must be challenging. For me, at least. I'm totally, wow. I'm usually more articulate, but wow.
Yeah, I'm usually more articulate too, Natalie. Feels like a Monday and not a Tuesday.
Last but not least, the city.
The Montreal Botanical
that.
Garden is a large botanical garden in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, comprising 75 hectares of thematic gardens and greenhouses. It was designated a National Historic Site of Canada in 2008 as it is considered to be one of the most important botanical gardens in the world due to the extent of its collections and facilities. The Botanical Garden is located at 4101 Sherbrooke Street East, at the corner of Pine 9 and Sherbrooke Streets, in Maisonneuve Park, located in the borough of Rosemont-la-Petite-Poterie, facing Montreal's Olympic Stadium. It contains a greenhouse complex full of plants from around the world, and a number of large outdoor gardens, each with a specific theme. The outdoor gardens are bare and covered with snow from about November until about April, but the greenhouses are open to visitors year-round, hosting the annual Butterflies Go Free exhibit from February to April.
I'm talking when I'm at a loss for words.
The Olympic Village is a twin-tower structure in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, built as the athletes' residence for the 1976 Summer Olympics. Designed by Roger Destueux, it was built massively over budget by a consortium of architects, including Joseph Sapir, who was later convicted of fraud in connection with his involvement.
Oh my.
Construction was overseen by René Lépine, chairman of Groupe Lépine, and his associates through the company Zaralega Incorporated. Construction overruns were so drastic that the Olympic Installations Board seized the complex after its original estimate of $30 million ballooned to $90 million.
Oh my goodness.
The design was chosen by Mayor Jean Drapeau to imitate a similar structure in the south of France and was criticized for its exposed walkways, as some noted that they were unsuitable for winter climate.
Man. Crooks everywhere. It's very pretty. I mean, two sides to every story. Easy, easy.
What's that shaking?
My nerves.
such a stunning view. I've always wanted to do this, but kept putting it off. So glad I finally did it. Your office view is pretty epic, Captain. I'm out of my comfort zone, but I'm enjoying it too. I can't imagine how beautiful sunsets must be from the air. All those rich colors.
The lighting in 2024 is fantastic.
Towerkin November Alpha Oscar 8410 is 1 miles west, 900 feet, with Juliet to land.
Kin November Alpha Oscar 8410 Tower. Altimeter 29er. Niner 2 fly straight in Helipad 1.
Make straight in Helipad 1 Kin November Alpha Oscar 8410.
For a winter climate, I'm surprised to see so many pools. Easy now. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my God. Yeah, what a drag. So this first HELO mission, man, it's pretty much going to be a bust. I'm surprised if we get any points at all. Any credits. Come on. This thing is so touchy. You gotta keep it like right at 81%, and it's all over the place. I enjoy helicopters, but after flying eVTOL and being able to dial in your speeds and,
Fantastic. Would totally recommend it.
everything just feels so overcomplicated and, for lack of a better word, retarded. It all, and I'm the one who's retarded because I'm the one who's having a tough time flying the thing. But again, just overly complicated, and I guess in the real world, if you've got really good controllers, everybody's like, look at your joystick. You don't have a helicopter joystick. You don't have a fine-tuned, you can't get the kind of fidelity you need, the control you need. So it's going to suck. But at the same time, flying the eVTOLs, it's just so simple. You go up as high as you want. It's got assisted landing. You can dial in the speed that you want. I can't believe it's taken this long for the technology to get there. And then it's not available in any of these. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Huh. Just don't. Just such a pain in the ass.
Kin November Alpha Oscar 8410, you were not cleared to take off.
Well, I wasn't trying to take off. We're gonna crash again. The hell's the parking? Aha. Just come down. No, it's saying that we're not there now. Stop at parking stand. Let me see where we're going. Yeah.
Back to reality, folks. Hey, did you enjoy Natalie? Ready to book another one?
Fantastic.
Don't do it, Natalie.
Would totally recommend it.
I can see why the client is happy. You offered her a fantastic session. Definitely something to repeat.
I'd rather not repeat that one. I'd rather not do that one. I really need to do it again. But I mean, that just was awful. So awful. I are embarrassed. Oh, we're gonna get busted all the way back down to Cadet again. Watch. Our reputation's gonna go right in the toilet. I had such high hopes for today. No way. 3 crashes, 2 radio communication failures, 2 taxi speeding violations, no bonus. Didn't earn that one at all. Alrighty. Well, that was interesting. All right. Well, thank you for tuning into this first morning's episode. I'm going to take a small break and figure out what I want to do for my next episode, and I'll be back in probably at the top of the next hour and do another one. If you have any ideas on what you'd like to, if there's anything that you want to see or do or want me to do, that's what I mean, then let me know in the chat room or make a comment and I will try to oblige. Okay, so need to shake this one off. So I'll see you in about an hour. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, yeah, it's so hard to ask you to please like and subscribe after that completely horrible flight seeing episode. Please like and subscribe. Please. You're